children. We're advocating freedom. We're advocating justice. That's what we want. We want justice.
For everyone.
For everybody.
Because I wanted to ask that question because oftentimes what I've heard is you say, let's just have healthy dialogue about race issues so we can come together as a community and have proper education, proper rights, proper justice for everyone. And I just wanted to make sure you had an opportunity to express yourself on that point because you are often, as I said before, portrayed as a person who is a racist. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the election process and what goes on with elections and people coming out to vote. What is your viewpoint on the elections?
Well, I think the local media, especially the Flint Journal, talks about a lot of minority people who run for the Board of Education. And a person like me that they don't like, they will never ever tell people the kinds of things that I have accomplished in the 6 years that I've been on the board. They don't want people to know that. But having shows like this, and I won't go into it now because it's not that important, but I have accomplished a lot the 6 years that I've been on the Flint Board of Education. They don't want a messenger to be followed in the city of Flint. I know I'm a messenger. I tell the truth. I'm going to tell it like it is. I don't care if they don't like it. They want me to shut my mouth and go somewhere in the corner and hide, but I'm not going to do that. Now I know with the freedom that I'm going to have, now I'm going to be in the community every chance I get to educate these young parents about what they can do to take the school district back.
Okay. Another question is, right now we're up for a new mayoral candidacy and election process, and I wanted to ask you, what do you think about this being the first election where we don't have an African-American candidate?
Well, the minorities who were in the race, what they should have done was called a meeting among themselves and selected one person to run. That's what they should have did. Now, but here's the other thing about that. We can't sit around and wait on a black person to win. I don't care who the mayor is going to be down there. When the mayor's selected, I'm going to be down there in his or her office and requesting and demanding things, but with a plan and support from the community.
Okay. We're going to take a brief pause, and we'll be back with you with Common Ground and Mr. Herbert Cleaves.
Divided will never stand. You couldn't agree on the rock, so you're sunk in the sand. So this is why we're here, putting out a call to open up your eyes so that we can see all of the problems, the mishaps, and the big mistakes, and separate the leaders from the phonies and the fakes.
Hey Flint 10th graders!
Hey Flint 10th graders! Have you got what it takes?
Have you got what it takes?
Have you got what it takes to be Judge Marable Student of the Month?
Judge Marable Student of the Month!
Win savings bonds, a day at the court with Judge Marable, community recognition, and more. You could be Student of the Year and win $500. For more information,
Call 597-7795
or go to judgemarable.net.
If there be time to expose through discussion the falsehoods and the fallacies, the remedy to be applied is more speech, not enforced silence.
Public, educational, and governmental access television is such a remedy, providing every community with a forum for free expression. PEG Access empowers every voice to be heard. It's the freedom to communicate, and it's only on cable.
Are you interested in helping your community? Are you concerned about the homeless, literacy, or other community needs? Would you consider mentoring a young person, helping an older adult, or planting a garden? Then you're a perfect candidate to volunteer here. It's a webpage designed to match your time, talent, and interests with a variety of volunteer opportunities right here in your community. Just visit www.volhere.org and enjoy a rewarding time doing what you do best. A service of the Resource Center.
I'm brand new white personal.
Hi, I'm
Annette O'Malley, and I teach history at Beecher High School, and I want to say I love Flint because it's the greatest city in America.
My name is Sharonda Sumner, and I was made in Flint and proud of it.
Hi, my name's Laura, and I work for the city of Flint, and I love Flint. Made in Flint and proud of it.
My name is Chantoria Brown, and I attend Carmen Ainsworth High School. Made in Flint, and I'm proud of it.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
We'll never stand. You couldn't agree on the rock, so you're sunk in the sand. So this is why we're here, putting out a call to open up your eyes so that we can see all of the problems, the mishaps, and the big mistakes.
Welcome back. This is Common Ground, and I'm your host, Tracy Fountain, with Mr. Herbert Cleaves. And we're interviewing him, getting his input on some of the things that are happening in this community. Mr. Cleaves, you're currently not running for anything, and you're not sitting on the board at this present time. So what are you doing to take up your time?
What I'm doing to take up my time, I do a lot of reading and writing at home. And what I'm going to do is put together a force of people to come together who will assist me in educating the people in the community about what we need to be doing to take our educational system back and put it in the hands of the people. I'm not saying that the people that's running the Board of Education now are incompetent, but we do have a lot of incompetent teachers. We have some incompetent administrators, and people need to realize that we're paying these people to do certain things and we're not getting our money's worth. And there are policies and things that the community don't know about. There are things that the people can do in the community. I think we ought to have ballet for our young people in elementary school. Every time I bring that up, it's on deaf ears. And I'm not going to stop until we have any and everything we want for our children. We have paid our dues. We have fought in wars. We have taken all kind of abuse from the justice system, and an uneducated child will always be told what to do.
You spoke earlier about parent involvement and getting out, trying to rally our community around our children. We currently have a 36% graduation rate, and I don't think that the community understands the impact that parental involvement is having on this number. Could you share your thoughts on that?
The parents don't know what's happening and what's going on. And it's up to people like me, you, and those other board members who are on the board. I'm really going to be shocked if they will ever leave those seats and get out in the community and start talking to parents and educating parents and telling them what's happening, what's going on. I'm going to ask for a meeting with the Mrs. Denise Chambers, who is over they don't call it Department of Social Service anymore.
It's Mrs. Cheryl Thompson, Department of
Cheryl
Human
Thompson.
Services. Yeah, Denise
Yes.
is left.
Well, I think all of these unemployed parents who don't have a job, they have to go to Career Alliance, GC Card for 40 hours a week. Why can't those parents go up to the school for 10 hours a week, 5 hours a week, 4 hours a week, so they can be in the building to see what's going on? And at the same time, we can sit down with that parent and address her educational needs or his educational needs. That's what we're all about. The Skills Center, the Genesee Area Skills Center, we own and operate that. People don't know that. That place closes every day at 2:18 in the afternoon. That's disgusting. That place should be open 24 hours a day. Parents could be out there learning skills, and at the same time, they can be at home helping their kids with homework. They can't help their kids with the homework because they can't do it. So there's some issues and things that must be brought up at the Board of Education.